Good morning. So here we are, freezing cold, still got our coats on, but wanting to talk about perception and illusion, which I read on my jolly old Kindle, very old actually, and possibly Father Christmas will sort that out for me. I'm trying to find a picture of the cover because it's very beautiful. I totally loved this book. I found on Facebook, I think, by Kullman, the author. This is the book. Perception and Illusion. It's a beautiful, beautiful cover, and it's a beautiful book. I loved it. It's very hard, I think. I worry when I start reading a book that's going to be Austen-esque, because Pride and Prejudice is pretty perfect, and I worry that it'll be a little comic, or it'll be just not as good, and I worry about that. But this is not. This is really good quality writing. The story is beautifully clever. There's a little bit of naughty sex in there, just to liven it up a bit, which Austen did not do. It mentions Austen, so it completely lives to its meaning. It's a fun read. There's an intrigue. There's misunderstandings. There's a few really bad characters who. Her father tries to do some quite awful things for money. Money obviously is the big thing, particularly women's money in this period. And then she meets this fabulous chap who's got a past, and a past he's not very proud of. And obviously the misunderstandings come, and who's right and who's wrong. And it's just a beautifully crafted book, and the story's really fun to read. You're not quite sure how it will end. You're not quite sure how they will resolve their differences, how they'll make each other understand where they're at, and I like that. What's always quite fun, I think, is that we are talking about the aristocracy and the kind of crazy world in which they live, and so it's also a very glamorous book. There's also beautiful settings, beautiful houses. Talks a lot about costume and what they were wearing, and I quite like that. That's a wonderful escapism, I think, into this period, that if you were at the right end of the financial scale was just this glorious time to live in. So I would thoroughly recommend reading it, and I'm going to read more of Catherine's work because I did really enjoy this. It was a quality book. And you can have a listen or a look at Catherine yourself. We've done one of our author interviews, so you can find out more about Catherine Kullman, who's the writer of Perception and Illusion. Enjoy.